What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new video. We are going to be talking about the next chapter for Dragonball Super, and let me tell you, it's about to get intense. So if you remember from last chapter, it ended off with pretty much Majin Buu beating the living shit out of Moro. I'm not gonna lie, he beats the shit out of Moro. I don't know how else to explain it. But guess what? Buu is still beating the shit out of Moro. Because, why not? Because we just want to keep seeing Moro get his ass whooped. I don't know how many times we need to see it in the chapter, but it happens a lot. Even though Majin Buu does beat up Moro a lot in this chapter, I will say for a fact, it does get a bit intriguing to see how Majin Buu plays out this time. Now, I don't know if it's because of his memory or something like that, but I will say for a fact that Majin Buu has some really cool techniques. Like, one, he can literally make his hands come out just like Tien Shinhan. Yes, who would have thought he had a move just like Tien, but he's more powerful than Tien, that's the only thing. Now, even though he can do something like this is the best part about it as well. He can literally take his hands and literally break them apart. The funniest thing is that one of the space patrollers literally told him about the technique, and he did it. I don't know if this guy taught him, or either that, or he just saw him do it at, I don't know, at the police station. I don't know. There's no explanation. He just said do it. What do you want me to say? Now, even though he can do something like that, I thought it was intriguing that Moro did do a combat, which was blowing off Majin Buu's head. But this is the intriguing part. Buu can actually take his head, or I guess technically any parts of his body, and move it anywhere on his body. It's very intriguing to see Majin Buu do that, because we know he can regenerate, but we didn't know he can regenerate, you know, his body anywhere. Like, that's different, but I don't know. I found it was a bit intriguing to see it personally that way, but at the same time, you can't think about it for a minute and think, yeah, he could probably do something like that. I can see that. Even though the fight continues on and on and on through most of this chapter, I will say for a fact that yes, it does get a bit intriguing, especially when they're holding him down with his hands. Now, of course, if you guys know, the Dragon Balls always make the sky go dark. So yes, even though Majin Buu had him held down, the sky went dark for some reason. Now, that is pretty much the cause of the Dragon Balls. Yes, so Cranberry, yes, this guy from Frieza, literally goes and brings to life, I guess, Prunga, and literally makes one of his wish, which was to heal himself first off. Now, they found out about this, of course, because the sky went dark, and they sent Goku and Vegeta, you know, to try to stop Cranberry, because he thought maybe something might happen with Moro, because Moro's losing. Okay, so if he's losing, maybe, you know, his assistant, Cranberry, might do something about it. And what do you thought? Moro actually does transaction, or I guess speaks in his mind, about trying to literally get him full strength again. So he literally makes that wish. Moro comes completely to the state that he is 100% got his full powers back, and he leaps out. Like, he literally breaks out of Majin Buu's little, like, handcuffs, I guess. I don't know. Their hands, they're holding him down. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyways, he breaks out of it and bolts towards Cranberry. Yes, this guy literally went high speed. Like, the speed of sound, I guess you could say. He's not Sonic, but this guy is probably even faster than that. Goku and Vegeta literally were surprised personally when they saw Moro go past them when they were technically already gone to the point before Moro even got off the ground. Now, as Cranberry was about to make his final wish to literally send himself to a peaceful, nice place, he literally gets killed, of course, by Moro with, I guess you could say, his signature move at this point, because he did the same thing to the most powerful Namekian they had on the planet, which was literally putting his hand through the guy's chest. Yes, I don't know why this is a thing, but Moro likes to stick his hands through people's guts. I'm just gonna point that out. He has something of an urge to put his hand in guts. I don't know if that's just a thing he likes, or just something that makes him really happy about stuff. I don't know, but it's really weird. Not intriguing, weird. Just weird in general why he's like that. But either way, he kills the Cranberry, and he literally takes the helmet, which literally he's been using to tell, of course, the small Namekian that's been doing the wishes for him, literally to make the final wish. Now, Goku and Vegeta show up, of course, and they're trying to figure out what this wish is. He already made his first wish, which was to bring back his full power, but what is his second wish? We don't know for a fact, but Moro is like, well, you'll figure it out soon. You'll see it in a bit. He takes off. For some reason, he just literally stays on the planet. I don't know why. I thought maybe he would have just left for good. Would have been intriguing if he just left the planet instead of staying on Namekian. Or Namek, I should say, not Namekian. But, I don't know. He just stays. He just hides. Don't know why. So, anyways, as everyone is talking, trying to figure out where Moro is, of course, Boo can sense Moro and says that he's still on the planet. What happens at this part is that apparently Boo literally heals Goku and Vegeta, pretty much giving back their full power of Ki, and all of a sudden changes. Now he's Supreme Kai, not our Supreme Kai. He's like a different version of a Supreme Kai, but he was the one that Kid Buu absorbed, which made Fat Boo. Yeah, so we have the Supreme Kai, who now apparently is Lord of Lords, but he's Supreme Kai. That's Lord of Lords. So I guess that's the same. I'm not quite sure. I'm actually kind of confused how he is the Lord of Lords and he's a Supreme Kai. Like, I don't know. I just feel like if you're Supreme Kai, you got a better ranking than Lord of Lords. No offense, that's just my opinion. But anyways, of course, Goku says he has an idea, and they are going to teleport off, while, of course, the Space Patrol is waiting on Namek, hoping to God that Goku does something. So, but anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for the summary for this chapter. Personally, I think it's intriguing to see Majin Buu, you know, in the fight. I thought it was very fascinating to see these new moves, techniques, and also too that we did get to see the Supreme Kai show up randomly on Boo's body. Yeah, he literally just took his body over. He's like, I'm gonna take him over now. Okay, you won't speak to Boo for a while, but it's me. Hope you're okay with that. But other than that, guys, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about this chapter personally. What do you think is going to happen? What is Moro's wish? We don't know for a fact what it could be, but it's going to be devastating, and that's all I know for a fact. But other than that, I'll see you guys later. Peace out!